My rideshare friends, I am so shitlessly confused right now, right? Uber works. What are they working on right now? No jokes. They've come out with Uber Works, and what is this all about? Uber just launched an app to connect temporary workers with jobs. The launch of Uber Works comes as the ride hailing company has been struggling to turn a profit. Now they have this app, right? Separate app, Uber Works. They'll be covering not just transport. That's what I thought this company was about. I thought Uber was about transport, right? About helicopters, bikes, scooters, cars, SUVs, luxury vehicles, submarines, everything and anything to do with Uber. But maybe I'm confused, right? Maybe I'm confused about the direction of Uber. I truly, truly thought, bit of sarcasm here, that it was transport. But now they're going from transport to job opportunities in customer service, cooking, cleaning, manual labor. WTF, right? In the bigger picture, let's say they want to become the operating system of your lifestyle or whatever they call it, right? In the bigger picture, when they integrate all these services at a later stage, yes, this could plug in. But the message it's sending to the investor, the message it's sending to the public is, hey, we are so desperate, right? We have a platform, we have a lot of people on this platform, we're not making money, but we are now so desperately looking for other angles to make money. So we launch Uber Works, right? Which is like a recruiting company, it's like a job company. It has zero to do with transport, unless, of course, you integrate, hey, ride sharing jobs or opportunities in that platform, right? Maybe that is the connection that they're looking for. So, my friends, I find this extremely, extremely confusing, right? I want to read to you what this is all about, right? So they say Uber is aiming to help more people find flexible shift work through an app that acts as a staffing agency. So essentially, transportation company, now staffing agency. Another question that I have is, Tony West said that Uber is not their core business, right? Drivers are not the core business. Transport is not the core business. Did he have this in mind so he can now show, hey, no, Uber is definitely not a transportation company. Uber is everything, right? Is he trying to find legal avenues to get around his claim? Food for thought, my friends. So Uber was one of the pioneers of the gig economy. I like the way they say was. But now the company is aiming to help more people find other flexible shift work through an app that acts as a staffing agency. Wow. They say the new app, Uber Works, allows people looking for work to find opportunities in customer service, cooking. I could definitely brush up on my cooking skills. Cleaning and manual labor. Workers will be able to compare job locations, conditions, pay, and hours before signing up for a job, according to an announcement. Uber Works is currently only available in Chicago. So that's where they're testing it, Chicago. So for all of you guys in Chicago, if you may be looking for a temp job, if you may be a cook or a cleaner or a laborer, I suggest you sign up with Uber Works. So people who download the app will undergo a background check and in-person screening process, ensuring that employers receive vetted and qualified employees. So let's say they have a station. They obviously have a massive platform that they can implement Uber Works on, right? You go in for this interview, right? This in-person screening process. Who knows? Maybe right there and then they say, well, have you considered rideshare? Would you like to become a rideshare driver? Because you can actually make good money here in rideshare in Chicago. And they sign you up there and then. Who knows? I truly don't know what their intention is. Workers will be able to track their hours, including breaks, in the app. They'll then be paid through TrueBlue or Talent Burst, two third-party staffing agencies. So now they're desperately teaming up with people that have technology in that arena, right? TrueBlue or Talent Burst. This, my friends, screams desperation, desperation, and more desperation. That's my take on this, right? I'm blown away. I thought, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the direction of this company was transport. I could be completely wrong at this junction, right? Maybe, as Tony West says, transport is not, drivers are not the core of our business. Maybe it's going to become jobs. So are they going left? Are they going right? Are they taking straight? They're going north, south, east, west? We don't know. They're all over the show, right? We believe a more efficient marketplace will also support businesses by providing a reliable pool of vetted and qualified workers. Uber Works can help businesses reduce scheduling, headaches, weather seasonal variations, and staff up for unexpected demand, according to Uber's statement. Many will appreciate the additional opportunity for work, said Therese Gedder, a future of work expert and founder of 30 Minutes MBA, a workplace consulting company. If you are a night owl, choosing work that allows you to have a later rhythm, it can increase your overall performance. I don't see how that's going to work, Teresa Gedder, right? If you're a night owl, a later rhythm can increase your overall performance. I would say it'll affect your health and burn you out. That's my version. An Uber spokesman told NBC News that as the app scales in the future, it could also become a resource for helping people find work after being released from prison. Okay, so now they're integrating the prison system. This is getting really wild and creative. Am I reading this? Yeah, I'm reading this out loud. So now we're integrating people coming out of prison into Uber Works. Will they get jobs as drivers, these prisoners? I don't know. We shall see. As Uber Works continues to see, this is where I got to stop here for a moment, right? And I keep on attacking the executives at Uber and Lyft. Do you think things through? Do you believe that if you have a spokesman that includes jobs now, people that are coming out of prisons, right? Doesn't that send the wrong message to the public? Hang on, will these guys be driving us in the future? Now, this is where I truly, truly ask Dara Kay and Logan Green, did you think this through, right? Did you think this all the way through? When you have a spokesman coming out making such wild statements. Here you are launching Uber Works on top of transport. Apparently prisoners are going to come out. How does the public see this? Did these executives for one moment sit down and say, hey, before we push the story out, let's just think about the repercussions? And this is why I would take the guy's salary down from $42 million to about $600,000 a year. I would literally cut off $41 million and $400,000, $41,400,000 of his salary because he actually released this. This is garbage, folks. This is garbage. As Uber Works continues to scale and consistent with Uber's broader advocacy on this matter, the company believes that access to work can promote citizen re-entry and reduce recidivism. I can't even read that. For individuals who are seeking employment. Wow. The launch of the app could also provide a much-needed revenue boost to the company at a time when its core business struggles to turn a profit. Again, this is where it just screams like desperation, desperation, desperation. to throw anything on top of the roof. Hopefully something sticks. Hopefully we make a little bit of a profit here or a profit there, right? Uber is looking for ways to diversify its business model and find a path to profitability. So let's read this again. Uber is looking, this is again, is this the message you want to send to the investor, to the public? Uber is we're looking for ways to diversify its business model and find a path to profitability. We are looking for that path to profitability. We still haven't found it yet. Who does your PR? I can give you 3 companies right now that'll do a 10-time better job than that. Ouch, this is a bad press release, folks. If I'm the CEO of this company and this is what they represent, the first thing I'll say is scrap it, redo it. This is sending the wrong message, right? And this is what they put out into the news media. And they're wondering why the stock is hovering around $28, $29. Who makes these leadership decisions, ladies and gentlemen? Who makes these leadership decisions? With UberWorks helping drive the strategy, said Daniel Ives, Managing Director of Equity Research at Wedbush Securities, we see UberWorks as an incremental driver of revenue growth for 2020. Jeddah said there has been low technical disruption to date in the staffing industry and expects to see increasing amounts of pivots like this in the future from other companies, right? While Uber is a big name entering the on-demand staffing market, the company already has plenty of competition from other shift-orientated apps in the United States. That is very true. Jive, an on-demand platform, connects people with part-time work in retail stores, including moving boxes, stocking shelves, checking inventory, and building displays. Employees take photos and leave comments about their work, which can then be reviewed and can lead to more opportunities on the platform. I like that. Other apps such as Wonolo, WorkPop, and ShiftGig connect employers with workforce looking to fill shifts, doing everything from cooking and cleaning to stocking shelves and administrative tasks. TaskRabbit, I like them. I think that's the most successful one out there, which is owned by IKEA, also offers people the opportunity to hire a tasker for a one-off job or on a recurring basis. And that was written by Alyssa Newcomb. So, guys, I'm truly blown away that, but not surprised, but I'm blown away that Uber is going in 10 different directions. And I'm also not surprised that press releases of this nature are out there. Definitely not thought through. Definitely not looking at the consequences of the material that you're putting out in your public relations efforts through the media, right? Again, your company, let's just recap this. Your company is about transport. That's what you say you are, right? Now you say you're in employment or part-time employment, right? Creating jobs, different direction. Then what I also read, and I read it out loud, is that you want to introduce prisoners that are coming out of the system into jobs. I like that. But hear me out here for a second, Dara Kay and Logan Green, right? You have educated the market telling them that Uber and Lyft are rideshare companies. You've been doing that for years and years and years and years. You have millions of drivers, right? When you're putting a press release like this out saying that, hey, we're going to work with prisoners, get them jobs, etc., drivers will say WTF. The public will say WTF. What are you doing now? This is you, the transport company, and you're taking prisoners out of the system. Are you putting them into the driver's seats? That is the initial reaction. That is the first reaction that I had. And please, I'd love to hear your comments, right? How did you react to that when you heard that prisoners are going to be coming out of these prisons? And I'm all for helping for helping prisoners get a second chance and empowering them and getting them jobs and making their life work in society. I'm all for that, right? But putting out a press release, right, where you since 2012, for 7 or 8 years, where you have shown the public that you are a transportation rideshare company, you're heading off in a different direction. I'm telling you what, if you read between the lines, the public and riders are going to think, what the heck is going on here? Your thoughts, my friends.